Now we're gonna go to the night routine. So night routine, that's where you're gonna have your actives. So things like retinol, tretinoin, or like skin lightening complexes that have hydroquinone in them. The things that are really gonna address increased turnover of skin cells and reduce hyperpigmentation. These ingredients do not need to be exposed to sunlight, so using them at night, washing your face with a good cleanser the next morning, and applying your morning routine. So at night, what I will typically do is apply either a retinol serum, like this VI Derm retinol serum. Again, this comes in our pigment correcting kit. 1 pump of this will cover your face. Now, if you are covering neck and chest, you're gonna probably need another pump of this. The good thing about this product, it's not quite as irritating as just a plain tretinoin would be, but it does have the benefits of increasing cell turnover, reducing dark spots, and overall increasing the glow of your skin. So again, all this is going on the hands today since I have makeup on. This soaks in super nice, doesn't leave a residue. And one thing I do notice about it in the mornings, I don't feel like I'm washing anything off of my face. I feel like it's completely soaked in. So if you get the pigment correcting kit, it also comes with the skin lightening complex, which has hydroquinone in it. This is considered prescription strength product. 1 pump for the face, 2 if you're gonna do the neck and chest as well. So this is kind of the gold standard for lightening hyperpigmentation that is from sun damage. And as you can see, I do have some on my hands, so this is actually gonna be good for it. The only bad thing is it is during the day, so I'll probably wash all this off. This should be worn at night when it's not getting sun exposure. Back to the retinol, tretinoin, those can cause you to be more sensitive to the sun, so you're more likely to get a sunburn. You're more likely to hyperpigmentate, which is not what we're trying to achieve with these if you expose these to sunlight. So these are definitely part of your nighttime routine. So after applying any of your actives, I just showed you a retinol cream and a hydroquinone cream. You're gonna wanna moisturize over the top of those. The other option is just plain tretinoin. And this is really considered the gold standard from a dermatologic standpoint for reducing fine lines, preventing further photoaging, reducing pore size, just general improvement in the texture of your skin. This is relatively inexpensive. It's $35 for a 20-gram tube. That 20-gram tube will last you a long time because you're only going to put a pea-size amount, about the equivalent of 1 pump out of these. And you're gonna take that tretinoin and you're gonna spread it in little spots all over your face, and you're gonna rub it in evenly everywhere. Now the goal would be to get to that one every night. I usually recommend people that are not used to using tretinoin work up to that. Maybe start out with 1 or 2 times a week. As long as you can get to at least 3 times a week, you're gonna get good benefits from it. If your skin will tolerate it and you can get to 7 days a week, that's excellent. I typically sell this in the 0.05%. It does come in a higher amount. I feel like this percentage is more is tolerated more easily. So this is what I carry, and you still get great benefits from that. So if you're using this in your skin routine at night, or any of the other actives, you're gonna apply them first to cleanse skin, and then you want to top those off with some type of moisturizer. So any of the daytime moisturizers that we talked about are appropriate for putting over your actives. But start with the actives and then put the other moisturizer over the top. But you definitely need a moisturizer, especially if you're using plain tretinoin, because it is drying to the skin. By increasing that cell turnover, it does need a moisturizer to keep it from causing a lot of irritation on the face. One other secret to using tretinoin, some areas of the face are more prone to the irritation aspects of tretinoin, around the eyes, around the nose, and right around the mouth. So you can take something like Aquaphor or even just Vaseline and apply to those areas before you rub your tretinoin in, and that'll prevent those areas from becoming irritated. So that's pretty much a good standard home skin routine. The key to this is consistency. You want to do this every day. Don't go home and sleep in your makeup. Go home and prioritize to using a good cleanser, washing your face, and getting good moisturizers on. If it's the evening, using the tretinoin or retinol products. For daytime, before you apply your makeup, make sure you're getting plenty of moisturizer on it. Good moisturizers can't be stressed enough. They're going to work well with your makeup. They're going to soak in deeply and not just sit on the skin. Some of the over-the-counter stuff that you can get will just kind of sit on the skin. You put makeup on it and it beads up during the day just because it's not soaking in. You need a good moisturizer that is going to soak in as deeply as possible. Keeping in mind that everything we put topically on our face, only about 10% of that is going to soak in deeply. A lot of it's just going to affect the epidermis. Now, one of the ways that you can get improved penetration of these products deeper into your skin, where they're going to work better, is having a routine where you're getting chemical peels or microneedling that are going to keep your face in a constant state of turnover. So you're renewing your cells. You're dealing with a surface that's more readily able to absorb these products deeper. So that's a whole nother topic there, but being on some type of a routine regimen with your aesthetics provider several times a year, either for chemical peels, microneedling, or both, will dramatically improve the texture of your skin. So thanks for watching. I hope this was informative. We would love to see you here at Fountain Wellness and Aesthetics and get you set up on a routine home skincare based on your specific needs.